two groups are there. One that Gaurav wala or one that Amal wala. So which group is your favorite?
I see a bit of backstabbing in the second group,
Yes.
gossiping behind the back,
Yes.
and that doesn't show the group in a good light. But obviously, everything changed so fast that everything can happen. मुझे लगता है कि personal issues shouldn't be a topic inside of the house. Everybody has some story. Everybody has some things going on, and I don't think this should be a topic inside of the Bigg Boss. How we should fully focus on the game going on. It's hard to guess what will be her moves. Obviously, I believe she will be close with her Harhana because they were bonded from the beginning. And
कि फ्यूचर में अगर आप मृदुल को अपने साथ देखते हो एज अ पार्टनर सो ऐसा है
I liked it. I played along because it was a fun moment in a house full of drama.
तो आपको क्या लगता है कि आर दे टुगेदर एक्चुअली मतलब एक दूसरे को नॉट लव बट एक लाइक की तरह बॉन्डेड है व्हाट डू यू थिंक
I think that they had genuine bond as friends. Obviously, Ashnoor is very young, and Abhishek is a bit older, and I'm not saying about anything romantic.
या एंड इफ यू विल गेट अ चांस कि आप किसी का सपोर्ट बन के जाओ किसका सपोर्ट बन के जाओगे आप
Obviously, I'm supporting Mridul, but he also have tons of fans.
एंड लास्टली टॉप 3 अकॉर्डिंग टू यू
Right now, because of my sentiment, I would say it's Mridul, Basir, and I think Gaurav.
हाय नतालिया वेलकम ऑन सिने स्पीक्स हाउ आर यू
Hello, Mati Gaurav.
मैं बिल्कुल अच्छी हूँ एंड आई हैप्पी टू हियर हिंदी सो आई
How
वाज
is he
प्रिपेयरिंग माय
Hindi?
सेल्फ ओह वेरी नाइस दैट्स गुड सो बिग बॉस देख रहे हो आर यू फॉलोइंग
I'm trying to keep up, but matlab, there's so many things going on. It's very hard to stay on track.
या सो बहुत जल्दी निकल गए नतालिया हम लोगों को बहुत उम्मीद थी कि विल स्टे लॉन्ग एंड लॉन्ग एंड यू लुकिंग सो प्रिटी आल्सो इन बिग बॉस हाउस एंड स्टिल यू आर लुकिंग प्रिटी अनडाउटेडली सो कैसा लग रहा है जब आप बाहर आ गए इतनी जल्दी सो लग रहा है कि काश थोड़ा टाइम और रहते तो
Um, I know it's just 3 weeks. Lakin, I think it's also as much as 3 weeks. I think it's never too short in Big Boss house, and I know how many people would like to be there even for a day. So I feel like 3 weeks for someone who don't really speak good Hindi, it's not bad. Obviously, it would be nice to stay more, but I'm happy for what I had.
Okay. So many person asking you same question about Mridul and Basir friendship and all. So now I'm asking you कि you are missing whom? Mridul or Basir?
To be honest, मुझे लगता है कि I left the house having 16 friends, and I actually miss all of them, like all of them. I left the house without any bad blood, and I'm happy with that. Obviously, with Mirdul and Basir, I bonded more, and we spent more time together. Like I also know that I'm gonna see them when they're out, and I'm happy to do that. So I know it's we're gonna see each other at the final. I'm just now trying to see what they're doing and keeping my fingers crossed.
So now clearly visible है कि दो groups हैं. Two groups are there. One that Gaurav wala or one that Amal wala. So which group is your favorite?
To be honest, from the beginning, I was torn between the groups because I had some friends in one group. Like I joined the show with Gaurav, I was close with Mridul, I liked Ashnor, I liked Avaz Nagma. But on the other hand, I was also close with Basir. I was okay with Amal, with Zishan Sir. I was also sharing bed with Nihal. So it was problematic from the beginning for me. Um, but clearly, when there were more fights going on, even in the group, Basir and Farhana, for example, they were fighting, and then they were friends. And in group Abhishek group, they were friends from beginning, and
Yeah.
they were bonded. And I feel like I had a little beef with Abhishek, but now I feel like he's improving. And from my point of view, when I watch it now, I feel like right now, Abhishek group is more close to each other. I see a bit of backstabbing in the second group,
Yes,
gossiping behind the back,
yes.
and that doesn't show the group in a good light. But obviously, everything changed so fast that everything can happen.
Hmm. But we all can see it's very visible also that Mridul is very confused where to go. मतलब he is sitting with
Hmm.
both the groups and अगले group को लगता है कि यार मृदुल ऐसे क्यों करता है. So what do you think about it कि actually मृदुल is correct or he is confused and उसको करना क्या चाहिए?
Mridul is like me. I was the same in the show. Even if you remember, there was the task with the chairs, and Mridul was didn't know if he wanted blue or pink color.
Hmm.
So basically, um, he also were torn between people. But I feel like when I was in the house, he was closer with Abhishek. I think that was the problem between us actually because I I was attacked by Abhishek. I lost bed, and somehow Mridul didn't came to me. He actually came to Abhishek.
And you were having good bonding with Basir also, and whatever Basir did to Aves, I think you have seen this ki about that Nagma ka thing and some few bad
Mm.
words na जो भी उसने बोला है. So what do you think? Was he right on that or मतलब वो उन्होंने कुछ गलत करा आवेश के साथ उसको ऐसा बोलना नहीं चाहिए था.
मुझे लगता है कि personal issues shouldn't be a topic
Yes,
inside of
yes,
the house.
yes.
Everybody has some story, everybody has some things going on, and I don't think this should be a topic inside of the Big Boss. How we should fully focus on the game going on. It's a bit dirty move, I would say. Maybe also Basir didn't thought much about it. He just, start talking. You also sometimes forget there are cameras around. And then the topic become big. I know he said sorry for that and it was thrown into argument, when everybody were angry and heated. And in this kind of moments, people are sometimes saying things that they don't really mean.
Okay. So now we are seeing कि this Nehal जब से उन्होंने एंट्री करी है ना she is more close to Konika and she is little far from that group जहाँ पर वो पहले थी फराना and Amaya and they were feeling bad about it कि why Nehal is doing this. So जितना
Hmm.
आपने देखा है नतालिया उसके अकॉर्डिंग आपको क्या लगता है कि what she observed when she was in secret room.
For sure, it's an advantage and disadvantage in one being in a secret room. First of all, you see everything and you can understand the dynamic in a group. You also see clearly who have your back and who not, and how they behave when you're out of the house. But on the other hand, you need to go back and navigate and sometimes face people who are saying very bad things about you. We saw that when Farhana came back and she was really tensed and people were probably expecting Nihal to do the same. And she did kind of opposite, She didn't confront Amal, who was talking much behind the back, and she played it very differently. So to be honest, I feel like it's hard to guess what will be her moves. Obviously, I believe she will be close with her Harhana because they were bonded from the beginning, and I think this one will stay. She was also having good connection with Basir. Maybe they were on the crossroads for a moment, but I feel like they're trying to build it back. Um, but in this house, everything changed so fast that from friends to enemies is very short way.
So you are happy that you are out of house now. You are tension free, stress free, or you
Mm.
want to go inside again if you will get the opportunity as a wild card entry.
Well, I'm not the drama queen, that's for sure. But obviously, I would like to be there just because it was amazing adventure. Um, On the other hand, I'm happy that I left the house without anything that could affect my image outside.
Mm,
And in this kind of shows, people might love you, but at the same time, they can also hate you.
mm,
And we need to remember, but that the show will end at some point, and that everything what's going on inside it's not really real, and then we need to go back to real lives. So I feel like maybe it's better to leave the show quicker, but on a good terms than being there for long and, for example, become hated.
yes, yes, of course. And what about Tanya? Now you are out of the house, so you can see all Instagram posts and reels. whatever Tanya posted. So क्या लगता है कि what Tanya is doing inside is मतलब is right or she is faking, मतलब कैसा आपको कैसा feel होता है? What do you think?
मुझे लगता है कि Tanya, as a person, as I know her, is a really nice, very sweet girl. And beside her stories, she's very likable and emotional person, and she's really taking everything to herself. But also, many people consider her a great player, and I don't. I think we will find out the truth when she will be out. I know her family made a statement and they ask people not to judge anything before she will leave the house. You know, maybe she will go out and say it was all a joke or it was all the game. Or she will actually show us that she whatever she said is true. You know, I think we need to give it time for that. But the one thing is for sure that Tanya is really entertaining.
And that is 100% correct. Yeah, and she is getting close to Amal also, but अभी अमाल का और तानिया का कुछ गड़बड़ हो गया, मतलब अमाल को लगता है कि she is double faced और manipulative like that. So आपको क्या लगता है कि अमाल and तानिया actually they were close and good friends, और तानिया is doing for the this footage and because Amal is a very मतलब famous singer also, so she is doing
Mm.
for this also, or she can be a good friend आगे उसकी अमाल की.
When I was in the house, I didn't notice their bond.
Yeah.
Neither me, neither Nagma. I just met Nagma. We spoke, and I think we both were very surprised to see them. I feel like what we are seeing inside of the house is very different from things people see outside. For example, my short, entertaining things with Mridul become very huge outside. When
Mm,
uh, in a real situation, we didn't spoke that much or spend that much time together simply because he didn't speak English and Metorisi hindi volti ho. I
mm,
actually spent more time, for example, talking with Basir. That was not shown at all. So I think in Amal and Tanya situation, it might be very similar that what we see are just that small glimpses
mm.
and they are not really that visible inside of the house, but obviously everything can happen. And, you know, I would need to be in their shoes to judge if their intentions are, you know, pure. I think we will all knew when people will go out of the house and we will see if any of this friendship will last.
ओके, और अमाल की वैसे भी एक गर्लफ्रेंड है जो कि वो हमेशा कैमरे से बोलते रहते
I heard that there is someone. So
हैं.
so I think time will tell. Even Mridul said that he's planning his wedding in March and not with me. So you know, obviously, wherever bonds we have inside, some might be for a show, some might be genuine, but we will find out when the show is over.
या एंड आपके आपके दिल में कोई सॉफ्ट कॉर्नर नहीं था मृदुल के लिए, बिकॉज बहुत हुआ, डांस हुआ, यू डिड सालसा टुगेदर, यू डांस टुगेदर. हाँ, तो कुछ ऐसा सॉफ्ट फीलिंग, और अगर कुछ बोला जाए कि फ्यूचर में अगर आप मृदुल को अपने साथ देखते हो एज अ पार्टनर, सो ऐसा है.
um, Mridul is very young. That's the first thing. I'm a bit older. Um, Also, we're from very different environments, you know, but I know it's very entertaining to have Noida boy and foreign girl. So it's like eye candy, I would say. It's really hard to say anything because we didn't have the chance to bond over, like, you know, over conversations. So I don't really know Mirdul that much, you know. We rather had these fun moments, bubbly moments, entertaining, and actually it was I liked it. I played along because it was then fun moment in a house full of drama.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay. You didn't spend much time with Shehbaz क्योंकि he entered late and you came out early. So अभी जो आप अंदर देख रहे हो शहबाज को and people are praising him कि he is more entertaining now. So कैसा लग रहा है आपको शहबाज का आना घर में, कि कुछ environment में changes हुए हैं?
When Shabazz entered, I said that he's fun factor, you know, because he was goofing around a lot.
Hmm.
And we also had that French conversation, and it was really fun. So we found that common language, common ground. I feel like he's really giving this entertainment, you know, inside of the house. But also, let's see which way it will go. I guess it also depends which people he will be staying with, because it looks like some people behavior is really different when they're around certain people, you know.
Yeah, yeah. So one bond is also, I think we can see Abhishek and Ashnur. So आप घर के अंदर थे, आपने उन दोनों की bonding देखी. Few people are saying that Ashnur is using Abhishek. Few are saying that Abhishek is using Ashnur. So आपको क्या लगता है कि are they together actually? मतलब एक दूसरे को not love but एक like के तरह bonded हैं. What do you
Hmm.
think about
When I was in the house, I heard that I'm using Mridul, and also the people were saying that Mridul is using me. So it always be the case, always. But I think that they had genuine bond as a friends. Obviously, Ashnar is very young, and Abhishek is a bit older, and I'm not saying about anything romantic, but as a friends, they were always close. They were having each other backs, and you can see that how they're supporting each other. How she helped him to become a captain, how he then tried her to become a captain, and like it's from the beginning and it's not changing. They were never fighting against each other. So it looks genuine.
it? Okay, okay. और did you speak to Nagma? अभी बात हुई आपसे? Did you meet her?
Yes, we met with Nagma. We even did together a song dance on the fight between Avez and Nilam. I don't know if you heard that song, Chai Banao or something like that. So we did that, and it's now everywhere. We just posted today, and it feels like it's everywhere, and people like they were not expecting us together, and we were actually close because we were both in shopping team. I know Nagma first tried to vote me out of the house twice, but then when we had a chance to speak and connect, we become friends, and actually I really enjoy this bond, and I'm happy she become my friend also outside of the house.
Wow. So did you speak about that Awais and Basir wala incident, and was she upset with that, or how she reacted on that?
But obviously, personal things like this are affecting everyone, I believe. And she's the one, in my opinion, who's hurt the most, because everybody are focusing on the fight between the boys inside of the house. But she's the one outside dealing with all the headlines in all the people and the questions. So
Hmm.
I genuinely feel bad for her that she need to go through that. And as I said, I said that also to her that private things shouldn't be an issue in this show.
Hmm. Hmm. तो वो ट्रस्ट करती हैं अभी भी? दैट ट्रस्ट फैक्टर इज स्टिल देयर नगमा के साथ?
I was not getting in too much, because it's actually it's not my business, I would say. But I think they're having very strong bond. They're planning a marriage, and obviously you need to remember there are so many people who will say anything just to get into this show or just get that 5 minutes of fame. So the truth is only between Navez and Nagma.
Hmm.
But I believe, as I saw them, that it's genuine. It's my personal opinion.
ओके, ओके. सो नीलम के बारे में कहा जाता है, जैसे अवेज बोल रहे हैं कि चाय बनाओ, ये करो, यही करती रहती है. शी इज प्लीजिंग पीपल देयर ओनली. सो आपको भी लगता है शी इज डूइंग एग्जैक्टली जो अवेज बोल रहे हैं, और शी इज लिटिल बिट
Mm.
मैनिपुलेटिंग आल्सो? व्हाट डू यू थिंक?
She is a very nice girl, and she is not good in drama. So obviously, she's doing whatever she can, to be there. And I think I was doing similar thing because I was cutting fruits for everyone, doing tea if everyone wanted. And it's not because it was my game plan. It was because I'm a nice person, I believe, and I just offer people things. And it's boring in a house at most of the time, so you need to do something. And so I think actually Nilam is also one of the three people, maybe three, four people who cook. So it's a lot on her shoulders, and she's giving a lot to this house. So in one point, obviously Aves is right that yes, she's doing chai, but on the other hand, she's maybe not vocal much, but she have different way. But I don't think it would be manipulative. I think she's trying to take a stand for herself, but if you're not this kind of person, it's also not easy.
But don't you think that she's backbiting all the time? Natalia, sorry, ना तानिया के साथ बैठती हैं तो कुनिका के बारे में या जिशा, मतलब शी इज
Ah,
लाइक दैट वे एज हम लोग व्यूअर्स की तरह जो देख रहे हैं, वी कैन सी
mm.
कि वो कहीं भी जाके किसी के भी बारे में, लाइक कुनिका के जो झगड़ा हुआ उनके साथ कि तुमने मेरे चीजें क्यों जीशान को बता दी, एंड शी एग्जैक्टली उन्होंने जो भी करा तो व्हाट डू यू थिंक कि उनकी बैक बैटिंग चल रही है, आई गेस?
I don't follow that much, like exactly everything what is said was going on because I'm not busy with promoting Musty 4 and other projects, and I'm starting a new movie in 3 weeks, so it's a bit hectic. But from what I know about them all, it's love and hate relationship. You know, they fight, then they go together, go against each other. They're flipping, and it's just like like rainbow. You know, full of colors. Everything is going on there. So I'm not taking very serious things that are going between them because it's like a wind, you know. You don't really know. One day they love each other, then they are fighting, then again they are together. But I think this all house kind of works like this, you know. People are fighting one day, throwing bad words, and next day they're okay. I'm not used to that, but that's how it is in Big Boss house.
या एंड इफ यू विल गेट अ चांस कि आप किसी का सपोर्ट बन के जाओ, किसका सपोर्ट बन के जाओगे आप?
This week, obviously I'm supporting Mridul, but he also have tons of fans. Also, I mean, for me, everybody who are nominated are good. You know, it's not they are not like standing out or they are too bad. You know, so it's very hard. Like I like Pranit, I like Avez. You know, like I don't know. Ashur, I don't think she will go. Um, if you were asking from my point of view and what I see from people, I feel like if someone would go, that might be between Nilam and Pranit, simply because other three people have huge fan base. I don't know who's more there. I think five people, right? Or more? Yeah, so I'm looking realistic. When I was nominated with Nagma, Avez, and Mridul, I knew that I'm going home because I don't have that big fan base.
तो नतालिया, आई नॉट टेक मच टाइम, बहुत क्वेश्चंस हैं आपसे पूछने के लिए, आप सामने बैठे थे, लॉट ऑफ बंच ऑफ क्वेश्चंस, सो ज्यादा टाइम नहीं लूंगी। मस्ती 4 के बारे में कुछ बताइए, एंड घर से बाहर जब बिग बॉस के आता है कोई, सो लाइफ लिटिल बिट चेंज जब बाहर होते हैं और अंदर से बाहर आते हैं, सो आपको भी ऐसे ही फील होता है कि लाइफ में चेंजेस हुए?
For sure, I can go freely on the streets and I can just roam around Mumbai like I used to. I was a bit known, but not that much known. So now everywhere I go, people recognize me, and I kind of lost my freedom. But I'm also very happy with all the support and people. I'm overwhelmed with love that I'm getting. I'm not crossing people who would be against me or who would have something bad to say. Everybody are so sweet and so nice, and I would say it gave me wings. And kind of, I'm hoping that I will give back to these people with more projects and more things from my side. I hope I didn't like I hope they're not sad that I'm not there anymore because I believe it's not the end; it's just the beginning, and there are more things coming from my side.
Yeah, and tell us something about Masti 4.
Yeah, Musty 4. I finished shooting Musty 4 basically like 2 weeks before Big Boss, 3 weeks in UK. And right after wrapping up, I kind of came back to India for Big Boss. We shot it in Birmingham in UK, and movies coming right now very soon, actually 21st of November. So the production is very fast, and obviously I'm so happy to be back on set with Ritesh Deshmukh. We were together in Houseful 5. So when he saw me, he was like, "What are you doing here?" And I'm like, I'm your co-actor." So I love our scene together, and that's why I said yes to this movie because it's not a big role, but this scene with Ritesh we have together is my favorite comedy scene I did so far, and I hope everyone will love it as much. Also, I'm starting a new movie, Gunkat, in Bhopal in Mumbai. The shoot is starting in 3 weeks. So I'm also very excited for this one. And also I have one more movie coming with Ibrahim Ali Khan at the beginning of a new year, which is already done. So 3 movies are on the way. 2 already, one is in the making. And I'm not saying no to TV. Maybe I'm not a big drama queen, but I also love extreme sports. I'm a dancer. So I know there is so many shows that I can show myself from a different side and something that is more familiar to me.
Yeah, superb, Natalia. And lastly, top three according to you.
Top three. Mm. Right now, because of my sentiment, I would say it's Mridul, Basir, and I think Gaurav.
Okay.
But I would extend it to maybe top five and say also that I see there Abhishek. I also see there Ashnur. And you know, even I can see there Tanya if she will keep entertaining people because people might basically want to see her till the end. What more Tanya will bring, you know? So it's not only about your game, it's also about how you're entertaining people outside.
Hmm, bilkul. And how you're going to celebrate Diwali and Dussehra?
Actually, at Diwali, I will be at the Algona Film Festival in Egypt because I'm invited there, and it's actually happening for Diwali. So I will not have a chance to be on place, but maybe before I will be able to join any events before Diwali, and now also with Navratri, I was trying to celebrate, trying to go with the colors. Maybe not every day, but first 2 days with white and red, I was there, and I'm looking forward to see everyone when they're out of the house.
Yeah, definitely. So thank you, Natalia, and wish you all the very best. And you're doing superb, and you did
Thank you so
superb in
much.
Bigg Boss also. You're the most loving girl in the Bigg Boss house. So
Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you. बहुत धन्यवाद.
all the very best. I'm loving your Hindi. Huh? That's superb. So
Like
cute.
मैं हर दिन I have class Hindi classes, so I hope at the final of Big Boss I will be able to speak way more.
Definitely, definitely. You will. Take care, Natalia. Bye bye. Have a nice
Thank you
day.
so much. Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.